Hi everyone, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. I'm back with a new tutorial. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make this skirt. I've made this for 5 years old, but you can easily adjust it to your size. Here are the materials that I'm going to use. I'm going to use this black cotton yarn. It's some leftover yarn, and for my main color I'm going to use this yarn. It's a tape yarn. Here are the informations. In addition to the yarn, you are also going to need elastic band, sewing thread and sewing needle, yarn needle, hooks in 3 mm for the band, 4 mm for the skirt, and if you like to make a bigger size you can also use a 4.5 mm hook. Then you are also going to need a measuring tape and a pair of scissors. Okay, so now let's jump into the tutorial. To start the skirt, go ahead and measure the hips. In my case this is going to be 60 centimeters long, and make a long chain that goes around this measurement. You have to pull your chain, and this is going to be our skirt band, and we are going to work this with our 3 mm hook. Then we are going to close our chain together with a slip stitch, and make sure that your chain doesn't twist. So here is a slip stitch. And now we are going to work in the round in double crochet, so chain 3, this counts as a double crochet, and then go in the next chain and make another double crochet, and in the next chain another double crochet, and this is how we are going to work till the end of our row. Now go ahead and make 2 rows of double crochets, and then I meet you back when I'm done. Now I'm at the end of my second row of double crochets. Here is my last stitch, and now go ahead and close in the third chain with a slip stitch. Chain 3 again to start our third row, and now we are going to make double crochet, but in the back loop only. So this third row is going to be worked only in the back loops. Okay, so make your third rows in the back loops only, and after that you have to make another row of double crochet. So row 4 double crochets, but you have to take the both loops, so in the both loops. So close your row by slip stitching in the third loop, and now fold your band the wrong side facing each other and chain 1. And now we are going to single crochet in the both sides of our band. So you have to pick up stitches in the front and in the back of your band. Just like this, and make single crochet all the way around, and at the end you have to leave a gap, a opening, and we are going to put our elastic band later on. Okay, I've made my single crochets all the way around, and here is my gap for the elastic band. Cut your thread and leave a long tail. You have to use this later on. Pick up your 4mm hook, make a slip knot, and then go in the front loop we have left over earlier on, and chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3. This counts as a double crochet, and now we are going to make double crochets all the way around in our front loop with our 4mm hook. Okay, so make your row of double crochets, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. Okay, so now I'm at the end of my row, and go in the third loop and make a slip stitch, chain 1, cut your yarn, and now I'm going to work with my main color. This first row is going to be an increase row, so make a slip knot and chain 3. This counts as a double crochet, so this is our first double crochet, and then make another 3 double crochets, so 1, 2 and 3. And now in our next stitch we are going to increase, so make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This is going to be our increase, and now work 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. And in the next stitch we are going to increase again. So this is how we are going to make our row. So 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches, and in the 5th stitch we are going to increase. So make your row of double crochets with increases, and for row 2, 3 and 4 you have to work 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and then row 5 you have to increase again, and then work double crochets till you reach your length. So here is my skirt. I've increased in row 1 and in row 5, and then I've worked 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Now we are going to make the edge of our skirt, and for this you have to have a multiple of 5. So count your stitches. Now chain 1, and in the same stitch make a single crochet, and then skip 2, and in your 3rd stitch make 5 double crochets. So 5 double crochets in the same stitch, 3, 4 and 5. Then skip 2, and in the next stitch make a single crochet, skip 2, and in the next make 5 double crochets in the same stitch, skip 2 again, and in the next stitch a single crochet, and this is how we are going to work all the way around. When you reach the end of the row, you have to slip stitch in the first single crochet, cut yarn and pull, and now we are going to make our elastic band. So we are going to put our elastic band on. So now measure the waistline, and if you have a safety needle, put on your safety needle and go in the gap and all the way around. Make sure your elastic band doesn't twist. Just like this. Now pull your elastic band a little bit, and with your sewing needle you have to sew your elastic band together. Okay, so now we are going to close our gap with this leftover thread. So pick up your 3mm hook for this, and you have to make single crochets in each stitch till your gap is closed. And then you have to close your work by slip stitching in your first single crochet, chain 1, pull your thread, and now you have to work all your working threads in, so on the elastic band and all your leftover threads, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. Okay, so now I want to make a bow in the middle of the front, and for this make a slip knot, and chain 9. So if you want to have a smaller bow you have to chain less, and if you want to have a bigger bow you have to chain more. And now go in the second chain away from the hook and make a single crochet and another single crochet in the next chain and another single crochet in the next chain, and this is how we are going to work till the end of the row. Okay, so now chain 1, turn your work, and in your very first stitch make a single crochet, and in the next stitch another single crochet and another single crochet, and this is how we are going to work till we have 13 rows in total, so 13 rows of single crochet. Okay, so now here is my piece. I have 13 rows of 8 single crochets. Now chain 1, cut your thread and pull, and with your yarn needle go ahead and hide in your leftover threads, and now take your yarn needle and thread with the yarn you used for the elastic band, and go in the middle of your piece with the yarn needle, just like this. So this is going to be row 7. Now pull your thread and leave a tail on the other side, and now we are going to wrap around just like this, and with your other tail you have to wrap around a few times, and we are going to tie a knot on the back side of our bow. And now we are going to sew this bow in the middle of our front, and make sure you are not sewing in your elastic band. Okay, so now I'm done. Here is my skirt. Here is how it looks like. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my video and ring the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. You can share your projects with me on my social media. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, or join my Facebook group, and check the info box down below, and I see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye.